Hello. This video series is going to teach you the quickest, fastest, and easiest way to build a database of prospects who look forward to hearing from you and learning about what it is you have to sell so that they can decide if they want to take advantage of the benefits. This is Stendall, and I help entrepreneurs and business owners build, market, and sell amazing products and services that make a real difference. This is a really exciting time to be in business, and this video series is going to help you out a lot. It's constructed of a few videos that will teach you step by step what you need to do to build a prospecting database. And what I'm going to teach you in this video is important for you to implement. Okay? We don't want you just simply to watch these videos. We want you to implement them so that you can get the results that you need. So first we kind of have to think a little bit about how we get prospects to already know who you are, like you, and then want to do business with you. So the first step is, how do you connect with somebody who doesn't know who you are? Well, the way you do that is you first have to provide something of value to them that helps them go along their buyer trail. See, every buyer has a trail. They're trying to get from point A to point B. And your job, based on the customer analysis that you have already done, hopefully based on watching some of my previous videos, you'll know exactly what that buyer trail is. So your job is to identify what some of the key milestones are along the path so that you can help them get there. And if you can identify certain critical information, which you can create in the form of a video or an audio or text, and give it to them over a period of time, you will start to build rapport and trust with them. They'll start to like you. They'll start to trust you. You'll be top of mind. And then when it does come time to consider a solution in your area of expertise, they will think of you first. So this is a technique that has been used for a long time. But you know, now that we have the internet available, there are an abundance of opportunities to take advantage of the internet to be able to distribute content, and not only distribute content, but distribute it in a way that's interesting, exciting, engaging. Using video is my preference. And if you don't like video, don't worry, you can always use audio. If you don't like audio, you can always share something in the written form. What's most important is that you share content that makes a difference. Content that helps them get one step closer to where they want to do. It's really about getting the results for them in advance, which is something that I learned from a pretty famous internet marketer by the name of Frank Kern, and I want to share this with you. So what we first need to think about is, what kind of content are you going to create? So this is where you actually have to put pen and paper together and start to brainstorm, what is it that your customers would really want to know about, and therefore position you as an expert in your field that they will then want to do further business with you. So once you start to think about what that content is, you're going to brainstorm it. You're going to need to think about what kind of medium, how are you going to create the content. You're going to have it well structured so that people can easily follow it. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end with key points that you want to share. And then what you're going to do is you're going to place this content on sites. It could be on YouTube, it could be on eZine articles, it could be through iTunes as a podcast, Facebook, social media sites, Twitter, LinkedIn. Essentially, it's about putting your content in places that your customer or your prospect is likely to come across it. Of course, you should also have a blog where you hold all of your content. Think of it as a repository. Okay, so now that you have this content out there, the content lives on these sites, which we'll call feeder sites. They're feeder sites or microsites that are properties that you own. Think of it like real estate. You own a piece of property in northern Canada, a piece of property in California, maybe one in the Bahamas, and these are different properties. And as you build properties online, you build a community around those properties. So what happens is that over time, they get to know who you are, and they become open to persuasion. They become open to learning more about you. And that's exactly what we're going to teach you in this video series, all about how you can find somebody out in the open internet world and bring them back to get to know you, and through this process they become part of your database. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video series. I'm really excited about it. I think you're going to learn a lot. I think you're going to be able to apply it wherever you are in the world. You're going to be able to apply these ideas to more effectively market and sell your products and services. And I think it really works well. It works well, I think, for all products, but particularly for products which are more expensive, relative to what customers are typically used to spending money on, and that's because there's more risk. And whenever there's more risk, there's more due diligence. And what I'm going to teach you is all about how you can take the concerns and the fear out of the minds of your prospects so that they feel comfortable to do business with you. So if you like this type of content, I'm going to show you an example of this whole thing. What I want you to do is come back to my website, stendall.com, and what you can do is you can see that there's a video there, and I'm going to offer you 30 free minutes of video training about building, marketing, and selling great products and services. And if you like what I'm teaching here, and if you like what's on this social media channel, feel free, put in your name and email address, and I will share more great content with you. I do this every day, Monday through Friday. I provide brand new content. So take a look at it. It will serve as an example, and I'm going to be referencing to what I'm doing throughout this video series, and you will be able to see exactly how to do it, step by step, move by move. So this is Ray Stendall wishing you the very best. Move forward, make a difference today through building, marketing, and selling amazing products that serve your customers.